Hey.
Oh. Hey.
Happy birthday.
Hey, yeah.
Ow.
Oof,
We're gonna have to have something.
I guess we could put those bumpers, those
Yeah.
little padded bumpers, we could put those back in.
No appears to be hitting their head all the time. Keep the stock ones.
You know what would be better? If I just hung a plant there with vines, people would just naturally duck lower.
That's true. That'd be good. It'd look pretty too.
Dual purpose.
I like this.
I want plants.
I like this area a lot.
Yeah.
This is
Okay, so talking to the camera cringes me out like crazy. So, yeah, I'm just gonna pretend like this doesn't exist, and I'm gonna get all my crap out to make breakfast. I don't know if you can hear that, but it doesn't sound like it's going well.
The way the cheese perfectly binds this together, it's like, okay, you got Rice Krispie treats, you know, when you're first mixing it in with the marshmallows and it all melts together, but when it finally comes out and you bite into it, it's got the perfect amount of slight resistance as you pull away. That's exactly what this is.
Good, I'm glad.
the bare metal will be showing. All right. It is down. About to close up for the day. It's getting late and I'm exhausted. It was 1,000 screws. Had to hammer away at this like insulated, or this, I don't know what you call this. It's almost like a construction adhesive, but I had to hammer it away with the chisel basically. And we pulled all those down. All the fiberglass is bagged up, ready for the dump. And I started ripping a lot of these wires out. You don't see them anymore, but here's the bundle of speaker wire. All that. And so all the emergency doors I have labeled right now. And yeah, at some point I'm gonna have to open up the control panel over there and start pulling all these wires through. I'm really hoping that this cable doesn't have anything to do with the ECU or anything, and I hope it's just a big bundle of wires for maybe the external starter switch, which is in the engine bay, and then the tail lights. Because if so, I can rip out a lot of that and I'm going to run a whole new cable. So, anyways, so yeah, that's all we could get done though. Took way, way longer than I expected. But yeah. Got anything you want to say, babe?
I'm hungry. It's time to cook dinner.
Yeah. How do you feel about what it looks like with all the walls down now? Or all the ceiling down?
I feel like it looks a lot bigger.
It does look a lot bigger, don't it?
It does.
How'd you feel about seeing that we have like welded supports up here at the top? Like, I didn't expect to see that up there. But also like this L channel here, like this angle iron, I didn't expect to have that top bracket too.
To be, I mean, we definitely could see that. That's where it was glued. So, but anyways, this top part, I'm a little bummed that it's not like it doesn't have a bottom side, or if it's not flipped the other direction. Because to be honest, that limits me more on where I can put like eye bolts for hanging things.
No.
Like hanging chairs.
No, because the eye bolts will go into the hat channel.
I know, but
So,
if that was flipped the other direction, I could put them there too.
That's true. That is true. So now we have to stick to the hat channel locations.
Right, exactly. So,
Well,
but it's not that big of a deal.
yeah, it was just would have opened up some space for sure.
Yeah, it would give it some flexibility.
Well, anyway, we're gonna go eat and go to bed and try to get up early tomorrow. So, till then. Good morning. So it is now Sunday, and I wanted to quickly show you that I didn't film this last night, but I went ahead and took down that top metal portion that was above this, I guess, emergency window. So I was gonna need to get to the wires anyway, but now that I've taken it off and realized how much space I could save for our cabinets on each side, we're not putting that thing back up there. So I'll probably leave the metal that's in place there, like these locations, But outside of that section, I'm thinking about spray foaming, or at least on the sides, because those emergency flashers we won't be using anymore. I will be running new wires for them, but they're going to be 12 volt, like 7-inch LED lights, mainly for off-roading or for just, if we need them. I can't remove this other panel over here because that is part of the intake actually for the bus motor. So I'll need to bolt that back up and seal it before we drive it again. So yeah, starting out this morning, we're actually going to do something a little different. Yeah, let me take you over there and I'll tell you what's going on. So, the van this week, it actually could have been happening for a lot longer than I, have known, started to get a P0128 fault. So, that normally comes with your coolant being too low temperature. And I checked the PIDs, and it looks like our temp sits around anywhere from 160 to 180 right now. That normally indicates a thermostat being stuck open. So I picked one of these up for like $25. It's not hard to replace on these motors, so we're going to go ahead and replace that. I've also ordered another temperature sensor. That's pretty easy to replace. It should be in roughly Tuesday. So if this doesn't fix it, we have that. And then the last thing that it could be is we had an issue a long time ago with one of the pins on the ECU that we had to scrape some corrosion off of, spray some gel in there, and then the clamp, the original clamp couldn't clamp tight enough to the ECU, and it was causing weird problems that would actually trigger a P0128. However, the readings have been holding pretty strong, so at the moment I'm just gonna hope that it's just this thermostat, and I replace this in the next 30 minutes, and the next time we drive we're good. So that's actually what I'm gonna be doing first this morning, because it's getting colder, and I don't want to be running this engine too cold all the time. So let's do that. Yeah, see how easy that was? So now, bring it over. Let's see. Brighten this up. Yeah, so now, I have all this access. Here's the radiator hose. Here. And that's the thermostat. Right. Yeah, it looks like there might have been some binding on this Dorman thermostat. Like the tolerance between the spring system here and this little push rod is too tight or off center. And yeah, that can't happen. It'll start to keep it open. So far, trying to get the van up to temperature, make sure the fans kick on when they're supposed to, make sure we actually got circulation with this new thermostat. Looks like we are getting up in the 207 or so right now. I think the fans kick on around 220. So it's definitely looking way better than it did before. So fingers crossed this is all it was.
I didn't know who you were talking to.
Yeah. so much better. Alright, so there's about to be a jump in the footage because it is very hot. So to catch up on time, we're going to put the camera down for a little bit. Paige is going to be on the roof pulling some of this excess butyl tape off from the boat hatch project, while I'm ripping boards for our supports on the sidewall. So I've been getting all the butyl tape off from all the stuff that we've installed on the roof. I did the fan already, the boat hatch. There's butyl tape all over this. It's all gone now. This is the last one. I've been using a pizza cutter. This is how much I've removed so far. That's a lot of butyl tape right there. That's probably like, I don't know, if I mush this back out, might be like 1/3 of a roll. Alright, so I was unsure if I was going to close out this video, but I think we are. Because the rest of the afternoon is just going to be putting garbage back in here. So, today's the 24th. Tomorrow is the 25th, which is our 5th year anniversary. So, we actually have tomorrow and Tuesday off, and we're going to go enjoy ourselves and, yeah, have a nice, beautiful anniversary. Maybe I'll throw a little bit of footage of that beautiful hotel in this video. Yeah. So, alright, see you next week.
Bye.